you hear stories like that all the time when people do that kind of shit, and that's why they
pays
got the
off.
part. Yeah,
I try to be different.
Yeah.
And I was so the opposite of what he was looking at for.
Yeah, the Final Destination 6 directors, when they had their meeting with the studio to pitch their idea, they faked a death it was a Zoom thing. And they somehow faked, I didn't see it, but they faked their death in the Zoom meeting to the studio. And that's how they got the
I thought you were going to say they didn't get it.
No, they got it.
They got
it by doing this like crazy death fake on Zoom for their pitch meeting. So
did you ever think that Final Destination would be the hit it was when you were filming it?
No. I to tell you the truth, I didn't know a lot. I couldn't figure out a lot. It was all practicals.
Yeah, I missed that.
So you know, especially the bus sequence where, you know, we shot it over 2 days and they're shooting this thing and then they're shooting that thing. And then to see it all put together finally that's when you realize, holy shit, that's good. You know what I mean? But you didn't really, it felt good as you were shooting, but you didn't know how good, you know?
Do you still get nervous while on set, you know, for your performance? Do you kind of go in and out of that? Way back when you did like Final Destination, you seemed kind of fearless. You probably weren't nervous.
Yeah. There was definitely a lot more fearlessness back when like Idle Hands, for instance.
Yeah.
I wish I could get back into that kid's head because that kid was rolling downstairs and doing all this shit. And like I remember the audition for it. I went into a meeting full of studio execs in suits and was doing my best Bruce Campbell, just like throwing myself into walls and over furniture. And I don't get nervous on
Bruce
set.
Campbell right there signed it.
He's a legend. I worked with him on a movie recently.
I did too. I worked with him on a failed pilot.
He's as good as you'd hope
he got me really high one day and we went rode bikes through Burbank.
Oh, that's amazing.
I was like going, dude, I cannot go any further. I am really high right now. I took one hit off your joint. He was like, you're fine. Come on.
That's amazing.
He was great.
Good dude.
He was a great dude.
Yeah.
But I always say that. I always think, wow, that ambitious, young, fearless kid.
Yeah.
And then you start to get older and you start to think about things too much.
Yeah.
Right. We're overthinking things.
Yeah.
We don't have that same sort of fuck it mentality.
Yeah.
What are 3 words you would use to describe your time working on Final Destination? Blur.
Well, it was tough, cold, long. It was, you know, we shot at night in Canada. That's another reason we couldn't see the beauty of the movie is because we were, you know, it was cold, long nights.
Yeah. You're just working.
Yeah.